Welcome to your week. This is your weekly energies for the week of the 19th through the 25th of August. We are in this full moon in Aquarius energy, and it's all happening with the sun in Leo, conjoined with Mercury retrograde. This restriction when you feel so inclined to do something, but you feel hopeless and helpless in the way. We have a lot of this guidance towards meditation, isolation, and stillness this week. We have, this moon's energy is really intensified by all the other aspects surrounding it, but also it's considered a super moon and a blue moon because of its proximity to the earth as well. So the closest that it is, the more sensitive we are, the more our emotional body gets amplified, basically. So we have this call to meditate, to isolate, so that we can be in tune with our intuition, any intuitive downloads, any information that comes through that stillness. But we are being guided through life changes. We have two cards here that are bringing these new chapters, this opening up, this freedom and release, obviously, of the things that no longer serve us, because we are at this emotional peak of a group. Aquarius rules groups and the collective. So something is happening collectively that needs to be let go, released, and already be put to rest, because it's definitely no longer serving us. There's nothing else here to learn. There are new life chapters to explore. There is some nostalgic moments definitely with this, because when anything new opens up, we tend to look to the past and remember when times were good or where things were different, or we tend to hold on to certain things that bring us a sense of safety. There is a recognition here of our growth and what we've learned through the experiences that we've had in this last 6 months, okay? When a full moon comes through, it is the closing of a cycle of 6 months when there was a new moon in that same sign, in this case, Aquarius. So we're going back to February, and something that opened up now is closing up and coming to an end. It's coming full circle, okay? And we get to see how that has grown, how it's developed, and how it's influenced us. Now we have also that good old letting go of the ghost of the past, letting go of toxic thinking, toxic relationships as well. The overall energy, which is the card of the Fool, and under that is the 9 of Swords. So I'm taking that as leaving behind these very tense, worrisome situations, self-imposed worry and anxiety. And it's not throwing our hands up in the air and saying, oh, we're gonna manage that best just by just pretending it's not there. No, this is more about consciously living in the moment and bringing yourself to the present moment, having a more optimistic outlook, definitely. But this is releasing of the baggage. You see how this person is starting fresh, is carefree, looking very positively at the fact that they don't care that there is a ledge or that they can fall off at any moment, okay? This is just, we feel light, we're enjoying this moment, we're enjoying the journey, and the outcome, yeah, it's out there, but we're not hyper-focusing on that. Beginning the week, relationships are definitely highlighted, okay? We have the 2 of Cups, and with it, the Hanged Man. And this is a time of really strong connections that are mirroring to us new perspectives. Okay, obviously there is a sense of pause and also a sense of hanging in there and maybe feeling a little bit of limbo in some cases. What I feel the most with this relationship is that there is a gaining of perspective by taking a really slow approach and being able to be in each other's shoes and really see how that feels, being able to empathize with the other person that you are in a close relationship with. Okay, and this doesn't have to be romantic. Now, with the Eight of Swords coming through, there is a tendency to overthink, to feel like there's nothing we can really do. There's no freedom in this. There's a feeling of having our hands tied, of time standing still, being hopeless and helpless, and really thinking that there's no way out, and maybe even depriving yourself or having some sort of analysis paralysis. Okay, but what I see as the week develops is that, I mean, we have two really strong major arcanas here: the World, which it closes up a cycle, and the Judgment card, which really wake up to this, like, hello, this is happening. And it is something that is going to help you either go to the next level and the next chapter of your life. With the World card, it's a closing of a chapter to be able to be open to a new one, but it's successfully closing that chapter. Okay, it's also a card of travel, and we have the card of the Journey, which talks about new life chapters and magical beginnings. And you know, we have the first card of the major arcana and the last, so there's definitely something here, a moment of closure. And with the Judgment card, there is a sense of rebirth, of starting new, of being able to put the past to rest and really go on to things that get us closer to our purpose. I wanted to also pick out some activations for this week, the Sacred Geometry Oracle cards, and what I got was really good. I feel like it's very, very aligned. There is a lot of things that may appear shocking during this week. There is that very surprising aspect of the planet Uranus, which comes to shake us up at the throat chakra frequency here. It supports our self-expression and really it enhances our sense of peace and balance. So with these cards of stillness and this invitation to meditate, isolate, and really connect to the higher self, which is what Uranus is wanting us to do as well, we have this card of authority, and it says that this frequency it's very powerful. We all know authority. When you think about the word authority, there is a certain dimension to it that is intense. This, I feel, is more the influence of Saturn. The planet governs responsibility, and this wall between us and the things that we want to maybe do when we want to be rebellious and be liberated, right? So think about great leaders in the world. This frequency is just wanting us to know that power, when it's well directed, can be wise and loving and receptive. The last frequency is the frequency of Earth. And with this, I feel like Spirit wants to bring us to our body. It wants to activate that deep connection with the physical, and also show us the beauty and the aspects that surround us, Mother Nature in particular. We come to our bodies and we ground ourselves and we ground our energy. We can then have more of an understanding of our ethereal and our spiritual natures as well. So I hope that this reading serves you. Know that you can always book a reading with me. You can write to me personally, or you can go through the links in my profile. I love you guys. I send you fearless light and love. Navigate these energies cautiously. Tread thoughtfully, because there is a lot of sensitivity in the air, and especially because this is such a collective experience with these full moons. I hope that you have a wonderful week, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care.